This episode of Freezer Burns is sponsored by EnergyDrinkGuru.com, taking the guesswork out of buying energy drinks. EnergyDrinkGuru.com. Hi, welcome to another episode of Freezer Burns. As always, I'm your host, Greg. And I was thinking to myself that up to now, all my reviews have really been about meals. Today I'm going to talk about something that complements a meal. I'm talking about bread. I'm talking about toast. In fact, specifically, I'm talking about Texas toast. Now, first a little history about Texas toast. The core definition of Texas toast is not really what you would find in the freezer section. In fact, it's more what you would find in the bread aisle. In fact, the core definition of Texas toast is just double sliced bread. It's bread, a regular loaf of bread that's sliced double thickness than normal sliced bread. But what people have started to think about of Texas toast now is lathered with butter, adding some garlic, adding some cheese. Today we're going to talk about New York, the original Texas toast. This is the garlic flavor. Now, right off the bat, this is a thick box. See that? Pretty big. You can look at those picture right there. That's just glistening with butter. If it's any indication by this box, I'm looking forward to putting this in my mouth and the butter just dripping all down my face. There are 8 slices to this. Special to note, there's 0 grams trans fat. Now, one of the things about this Texas toast is it kind of has an identity crisis. If you read the back of this New York style, they claim to be the original Texas toast. But it's kind of misleading. I mean, when you think of Texas toast, you would think, I don't know, maybe Texas, not New York. But sure enough, we got this New York branding, we got talking about Texas toast, and then here in the instructions, you got that little like country western Texas type motif. So again, I don't know what to expect. With Texas toast, with any type of bread, it is perfect for pasta. It's perfect for meatloaf. Frankly, it's perfect for everything. So let me take this out of the box. I've already preheated the oven. Let's take it out of the box, stick it here on the tray, and see how it looks. Okay, so as I mentioned before, I've preheated the oven to 425. It says here on the box that you can cook it with a conventional oven, a toaster oven, or a stovetop. Frankly, I don't know how you can fit 8 slices of bread in a toaster oven, and a stovetop just isn't really my style. I'd like to stick that thing in the oven and come back when it's done. I'm going to open up this box here, and you will see got a little mini loaf with a little tie. Now, I don't know if you could see this, but whatever this cheese coating is, you could see it all caking on the inside of the bag. It smells really, really good. I'm gonna break this apart. The directions say to split the bread and place it evenly on the tray. Now, here's one thing to note. As you can see here, that piece has butter and seasoning, garlic seasoning on both sides. Once again, it's pretty thick. Now that's an interesting distinction because some of these garlic breads that you can buy in the freezer section, they only butter one side of the bread. As far as I'm concerned, I got 2 sides to my mouth. I'd like to take a bite and taste butter on the top and on the bottom at the same time. And so this is what right away, I think this is a good plus for this New York original Texas toast. So I have 8 pieces here. I'm going to spread that out on this tray. Another good thing about this particular one is because it comes with that tag, here it is, right here. If I only want to cook 4 pieces, I can. Personally, I want to cook all 8. So lay this out. Now these two are stuck together. That's interesting. Okay, so now I've laid this out here on the tray. I got 8 of them up on the tray. I'm going to wait for that oven to finish preheating. I'm going to throw that in, and then let's see here, in 5 to 7 minutes I'm going to be enjoying this. Okay, so the oven has been preheated to 425. I'm going to stick this in the oven, put it in, it says the timer for 5 to 7 minutes, so I'm going to stick it in for 5 minutes first and see how it goes. Set that timer. Now, it's very important that you do not overcook this toast. This bread is prime bread. We're not talking about leftover bread, sandwich bread. We're not talking about crackers. We're talking about Texas toast here. Texas size, buttered on both sides, garlic toast. The last thing you want is a piece of charcoal in your mouth when you're wiping up some extra sauce from your pasta dish. So it's really important that you start at a small amount of time and check often. Okay, so it looks like there's only about 10 seconds left. It smells awesome. Smells like garlic, smells like butter, smells like it's going to be awesome for my mouth. Take this out. Take this tray out now. You can hear it sizzling. It's a nice golden brown around the outside. That butter and those garlic and the chives, those are really glistening. Let's see how they taste. Okay, so I've taken a piece of bread off the tray and onto my plate, and now for the moment of truth. How does it rate? I must admit, by the way it smells good. So, first, taste. Let's see how this tastes. This is a really good piece of bread. I don't know if you can see it. I got butter all over my lips. Once again, there's a lot of butter and a lot of garlic on this. Tastes really, really good. Very salty, but that's the way good bread, in my opinion, is. Garlic bread. Definitely, it's filling. Tastes really good. Now, for the number 2 thing is, again, crunchiness. You do want bread that's a little crunchy. It's definitely crunchy on the edge, but on the inside it's a little undercooked. Now, I put that in for 7 minutes because I didn't want to overcook. I bet I probably could have put it in for about another minute or so, and the middle of this bread would have been a little crunchier. Now for my third criteria. As you can see, I have some leftover sauce from the pasta I just ate. I'm going to use this piece of bread and I'm going to see how mop-up duty happens. So as you can see, with a thick piece of bread, I can do quite a good mop-up job. So once again, this is my review of New York, the original Texas toast, garlic style. Don't let the name fool you. They can cook Texas toast up in New York as well. In terms of taste, unbelievably good. Quality was great. Again, butter on both sides, that's a huge plus. Double thick sliced bread. In terms of crunchiness, you might want to figure out your oven. Definitely it was cooked all the way through, but no frozen bits in there. At the recommended time. However, it was still not as crunchy in the middle, very crunchy on the outside. In terms of mop-up duty, it doesn't get any better than Texas toast. I give it an overall rating of about 4.5 out of 5, which is a pretty darn good rating for freezer burn standards. Once again, my name is Greg. I'm the host, and this is Freezer Burns, and I'll see you next time.